What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here for the epic conclusion, the very last MCU figure to go on the shelf, the table, I guess. We have the Build-A-Figure from the Hasbro Marvel Legends Endgame Wave number 3. We've got Big Thorbowski, the Big Lebowski Thor. Because when Hulk finds him at the beginning of Avengers Endgame, actually, it's not the beginning of Avengers Endgame. At the beginning of Endgame, he looks like this. It's after the first 15 minutes that he then looks like this. 5 years in the future because he failed. So let's go ahead and get started assembling this guy. I like that he's got his Crocs, his comfy footwear. What is up with the articulation though? So it looks like we've got a ball joint because we've got a pivot, but the pants make it so that there's very little movement. So, and then we've got single jointed knees. How crazy is that? I'm blown away that we got single jointed knees. This just pops right in here. There's number 1. His comfy PJ pants and his Crocs. Sure, let's go fight Thanos again in my PJs. There's leg number 2. This has got to be the funniest Build-A-Figure we've ever gotten. Has there ever been a Build-A-Figure so bizarre as this one? Can't think of one. Maybe like Hitmonkey and Puck were the funniest ones because they were so tiny. It's like, why is this a Build-A-Figure? It's such a joke because it's so small. But this one just is relevant to the film. Oh no, we've got some dominoes happening back there. Did you guys see that? Valkyrie took a spill. Knocked over Electro. So I'm going to put this head sculpt on first because I don't like the sunglasses. I don't think they did justice to the Ray-Bans. So we're going to do this one first. You kind of have to move the hair out of the way first, I think. Because it curls down a little too much. There we go. Pop them on. And then they ask him about... What planet did they ask him about? He's asleep. Oh yeah, the ether. They're asking him about the ether and he's asleep in the corner. That's a good scene. That's funny. So the sunglasses come off. It's painted underneath, which is nice. But I can't tell if they're supposed to come off or not. I'm afraid I'm going to break them too if I pull on them too hard. That looks a little better. A little bit of an adjustment. That looks alright. And he comes with Stormbreaker, but it's different than the one we got before. Is this one more accurate? I can tell you what's not more accurate. There's too much silver on the inside of this thing. Look at all the silver in there. They were a little too liberal with the paint. They should have been a little bit more careful. Like this down here. This portion here is definitely part of the metal. But this part right here is definitely going to need some brown paint to clean that up. But other than that, I think it looks fine. If we compare it to this one, same length handle. I don't know. I wonder why they did this. Is this one more screen accurate? I'm going to have to go back and check. I have to go back and watch again. Thor also comes with this. His time, what did Tony call it? His time GPS watch thingy. Should just be able to pop it in like this. There we go. So when he goes to talk to his mom, he can get back to where he needs to go. Let's swap heads, and then we'll do a articulation review. Should we call it Sad Thor? I know it's not appropriate to call him Fat Thor, but in some cultures, that's just the way it is. You just say, hey, that person is overweight. And that's just how it is. But that's not the case in North American culture. Okay. He can look up more than he needs to. He can look down only so far because of his beard. Obviously side to side. Build-A-Figure shoulders typically are like this. We get double jointed elbows, which are blocked because of the sleeves. But we also get a swivel at the sleeves on both sleeves, which is nice. Very happy to get that. We've got obviously swivel on the wrists. This one goes in this direction. This one goes in the same direction. And oh, the same on this one. So I guess this is so he can carry Stormbreaker. Or maybe, oh no, I'm sorry, that's for drinking. Yeah, sorry. We've got a little bit of swivel here. Can't ab crunch because he doesn't have any, or they're buried underneath some other mass. Oh wow, we do get a waist swivel. It doesn't feel right though. It feels like I just broke it. We can do the splits. Highly unlikely. Kicks all the way forward. Can't quite kick back very far. The pants are throwing me off. The pants honestly look like they belong on Sandman, like a Spider-Man villain. We've got upper thigh cut. We've got the, as I mentioned, the single jointed knees. Good range of motion on them though. He wouldn't need to do more than this for any poses or anything. And then, as we already looked at, we've got limited articulation at the ankles, but then we still got our ankle pivot, which is nice. Let's go ahead and throw Stormbreaker. Actually, let's switch hands again. I don't want to lose that or wreck that hand. This one I don't particularly care about. Stormbreaker. Oh man, that was weird. It was in there. Then it popped right back out. Come on. Got it. Good. Okay. First time articulating that elbow. That's why it's stiff. I'm not a fan of this Stormbreaker. I hope it's not more screen accurate, because if it is, that's kind of disappointing. I like the old one better. The old one is, well, it has a little bit more, it's a little thicker plastic. So it, oh man, oh no, look at all the dominoes going down. All because I dropped this guy. That was all my fault. There he is. Let's grab this one. And there he is. Why is he shorter? What is going on here? The Crocs don't take away that much height from the one from the Infinity War Thor, because the Crocs have height on them. So why is this Thor half a head shorter? Riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this. That's weird. I must say, that is weird. And then here we've got Thor from the first 10 years 2-pack. Comes with Lady Sif. Slip him on in there. I've already got the big domino situation. I'm going to have to fix it up before I take the photo. Yep. Thorbowski is short. Too short. At least compared to what we've gotten before. I don't think putting on weight makes you get shorter. At least not last time I put on weight. Like I am carrying now. But anyway. There you have it. Oh, we wanted to do one more thing, right? We want to put this head sculpt on this Thor. Because then all we have to do is add a little bit of padding here. And then that's what he looks, sort of, what he looks like in the final battle of Endgame with Thanos. Please tell me it fits. Yes, it fits. That's awesome. It looks okay. It doesn't look terrible. Something about it though, like the beard, doesn't look right. I'm gonna put this one back on here. This Stormbreaker just kind of looks like a toy. It's too, like, there's some things you want to be 100% screen accurate, but some things you want to accentuate to kind of imply that they're a little more threatening. I think this Stormbreaker is not my favorite. I think I'm gonna pose whichever Thor I end up going with. I'm gonna keep the Build-A-Figure one, but whichever Thor is on the shelf is gonna be holding that Stormbreaker 100%. But that's it, guys. There is the tale of 3 Thors. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for hanging out and checking out this video. I hope you enjoy Marvel Legends MCU figures as much as I do. It's been a blast. It's been an absolute blast. Thank you so much for joining me. Be excellent to each other. We will see you next time.